my bro. What's the word?
What up, bro?
Yes, sir, man. What's going on, my brother?
Nothing, chilling, enjoying this rare ass rain. It's rain,
Bro,
yeah, thunder, and all that.
has it been raining all day or it just started?
It just started, literally.
Oh, so what is it supposed to rain all day or just like slick, just for a
Probably,
little bit?
probably for the next hour or so. Lightning.
Uh,
Oh,
oh, okay. That's just super rare. 'Cause you know it don't ever rain out there in LA.
all right, it's crazy.
And it's raining here. That's the crazy part.
Man, it's crazy, bro.
Man, well, let me get a few more people get up in here. We got Amy up in the building. I see a couple people joining in. What's happening? What's happening? Welcome to the High Frequency Show. I got my brother Biz, man. I want to get him on here, give a couple gems to everybody. Shoot, since they are coming in, Biz, bro, you know I know you. You know what I'm saying? We found. So shit, give everybody a quick little intro, man. Tell them where you from and you know what you do for a living, man.
So, business boy, I'm checking in with my brother Moot from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, born in Little Rock. Musician, I'm a music producer, and I've been at this for quite a while now.
Yeah. Because I think we met.
Ooh.
You was in Atlanta at the time. That when that was about when the last time you was here? Like 2007?
Like living there?
Yeah.
That was like 2011 to 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's so shit, we can start there. So for those who don't know, you're from Milwaukee, right? 414. Shout out to everybody from Milwaukee. Shout out to the Bucks, you know what I'm saying? The Bucks took over that ring.
You know.
Shout out to the Bucks. But so give us a breakdown of where your journey started. Did your journey start as far as production in Atlanta, or did you start back in Milwaukee? Give us a little breakdown.
It was Milwaukee. The start of production in the technical world started on the PlayStation on that MTV Music Generator. Yeah. So that was like 2002.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro, that was middle school. So I've been making beats since then. But I got back into like the writing and artistry of it, like high school. But like
right.
I graduated high school, and that's when I got FL. Like literally graduated the next year. I got FL. Prep, you know my bro Prep.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Prep.
That's my brother, man. Helped me a lot. But he gave me like these sounds, bro. Remember when Next Omnisphere and
oh yeah, Nexus 1 at that, bro. That was Nexus 1.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, it was like 2007, man. I just been on it. So it started locally, producing around the city, and you know, I hit a cap. I feel like I'm like, yo, I want to do more, and that's when I moved to Atlanta.
Right.
2011. I moved like $700. I was finna get a job. My grandma was like, bruh,
yeah,
don't shoot, like, you're gonna be tired. You ain't even gonna be productive. So literally,
right,
600-700, and I just moved down to Atlanta. So
you know what's crazy, bro? I know we talked about it behind the scenes. I think both of our last jobs was actually a baker at the Cheesecake Factory.
Cheesecake Factory for sure. I had to get that bread. Bros had moved into the crib. I'm like, all right, the music ain't cutting. Little job real quick. So
right. So ever since you started making beats, what would you say was your breakout moment for you to what placement or what situation caused you to be like, okay, I know this is real, I'm gonna start taking this serious? What record was it that you like, okay, I'm all in now?
So I feel like it's a couple different levels. So I went from local to the industry with Jay Mills. So that was like, okay, that happened. I'm like, okay, I can really do this music on a higher level. You know what I'm saying? And started working with Trader Truth. And after the Trader Truth, I did hella records for him. But the one with Young Thug, that was
Try Me. Yeah.
So when Try Me came out, that was another, I'm like, oh, I got Young Thug on the record. I'm like, okay. You know? And then I think the breakout one was working on Peak 3. So
a Party, right?
Yeah, Party Next Door, 2016. Even before that a little bit. Like when I started working with Party, it just got crazier. Like Don't Do It For You No drop. He had my name on the artwork, you know what I'm saying? Meat Theory and Southwest. And then Cuffed Up came out with me and Murder Beat, so we did that with
Party.
So And then Party was like, we were just working on P3 heavy, and then
Right.
Don't Know How it came out, and then P3 dropped, and it was over. It was over.
Right. So, from your transition from Atlanta to LA, I know you say you felt like there was a cap. Do you feel like that cap was because of Atlanta being so much as rap heavy, and going to LA there was more of a diverse thing, or you just felt like, what did you feel like when it came to that?
From Atlanta to LA, it was just like, it was more of doing R&B, because I found the love of producing R&B probably like a little bit before I left Milwaukee, but
Right.
I was down in Atlanta. So I wanted to get more into like R&B, pop, alternative, and I felt like LA was the perfect city for that.
Yeah.
I love Atlanta though. Like the music that comes out of Atlanta is crazy. So LA got, you know, it's just a variety of music that you can do. You know what I'm saying? Be successful.
Yeah,
100%. And like the labels are here too. So
yeah,
you're a producer, you get them checks. So
yeah, oh yeah, 100%. You gotta keep it moving. So I know on the High Frequency Show, bro, my main thing is, to bring all the producer homies up here to pretty much spread light on mental health, and to give the people like a background for me and you. You were the first person I've ever seen like really meditate, right? I put up to the crib, everybody wake up, get dressed, what I'm saying? Everybody in the living room meditating. I'm in a cut, like, what I'm saying? What's going on? So bring us all in on, where did you meditating start, and what caused you to meditate, and how much of an impact has meditating been on your life and in your music?
And I feel like I found meditation. I found a lot. Like I was finding myself.
Yeah.
Because I was basically by myself. So it's like, all right, what can I do down here? I'm by myself. So, okay, let me get my mental right. Finances ain't in order, but in my mind, I know I'm still going to make it, even though I am in the present moment. But it was like a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? My uncle passing away back then. He was like my pops, It was just good, bad. And meditation was just like, either calm my nerves. We all overthink, or we always, everybody, we go through mentally. So, meditate. So I found love that, just, being to myself for a good 20, 30 minutes, just talking to God, and trying to manifest my dreams through meditation. So I can, every day is distractions, social media, this and that. So meditation is like you owning in, like, yo, this is what I want in life. This is what I need to do.
So you mentioned manifestation, and as everybody who knows you, or if they don't know you, you have, matter of fact, let's speak on last year when it comes to manifestation. You managed to have about, I think was it 25 releases last year?
Man, hey, last year was, if I remember, it was like, I think it was like
40, I know we stopped 50. At 25. Oh, it was 50?
It was, bro, I had a lot of releases. And like, when I say releases, this is like, even if it's like one album, I might have like 4 or 5 on there. So I probably had like, bro, it was like 40, 50. Because Party, I had 3 cuts on there. I had 3 on there.
Right.
Yeah, it was a lot, bro.
So you went crazy. Because I know we talked mid-year, or probably like October, and I know you was at 25, and I don't know what happened from October last year to December where that shit shot up.
Yeah, it was crazy. And it's about to, like, this fall, it's about to be some more release. It's about to go crazy, bro. Like,
I already know. So do you feel like do you feel like all the records that you have, that you've dropped or you have coming out, do you feel like you manifested everything that happened, or did you foresee it? Like, how do you go into like your year?
Yeah.
Like say like next year, like how do you start off your year? Like, okay, I'm gonna get this many records. I know for me, I have a whiteboard with everything written down. How do you, like, what are your manifestation steps or your process with that?
Mainly like writers, artists, producers. I don't put up a number because, I don't really chase like a number of records a year. It's just like, like long as I'm just dropping quality every year, classics. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm worried about. But yeah, I got a whiteboard
Mm-hmm.
I throw like names on there. I know early this year I wrote on there. I had like Latin release.
Yeah.
Paloma Mommy, that her album dropped. That was Latin.
Mm-hmm.
Wrote on that.
Yeah.
And it went gold too. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was just
Congrats.
appreciating it. Like Grammys, like just writing down. You really got to write it down and foresee it and believe in it. So yeah, the Grammy.
Yeah, I believe in it important.
Yeah. So yeah, that's really like writing it down, seeing the vision, and really believe. Because like whatever your dreams are, you got to really believe in it. Like 100%. Like no matter what happens, it can be you know, dark moments. It can be a rough couple months, but you still got to believe like, okay, this temporary. I'm about to make it regardless. I don't care what happened. Like
either way it go. Because you know, we saw what happened, you know, last year with COVID. Like let's speak on COVID. You know, everybody locked in the house. You know, and especially with the civil rights situations going on. You know what's going on with our people. How did you manage to, like? I know, you know, like I said, we chopped it up. How did you manage to have that many releases? How to stay focused during a pandemic where COVID is an issue, where, you know, the Black community is taking a huge fall here and there from George Floyd to everything else that was going on. How did you manage to stay focused and keep delivering during that time?
Last year was just wild, bro. I think with me, it was more of like, you know, I'm introverted, you know, you know, if I get comfortable with you, like, you know, but most of the time I'm introverted, so I like being in the crib anyway. So
right,
I was just locked in, really, bro. I was locked, and all the artists and like writers, they'd be at the crib, especially the ones that cut themselves, like record themselves, or if they got like engineers or whatever.
Right.
So that was the main part. Like I had more access to them sitting down. They at the crib. They got stuff on their mind. Boom. Let me send this pack over here. Let me send this pack over here. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I think that was the perfect time for people to really see, you know, who can take nothing and make it into something. Because everybody locked in the house is like, are you going to fold? Or are you going to keep it going? You know what I'm saying? So you was one of those guys that was able to keep shit moving, keep it going. Because like I said, you know, everybody was stuck in the house. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So before we go any further, if y'all have a couple questions for my bro Biz, drop it down at the bottom. I think we got one before we close out. So Biz, while they ask you the questions, what tips or tools would you give to up and coming producers who are trying to get into the industry and trying to stay as relevant in the industry as you are?
Yo, so I feel like in today's time, I think the best thing is being in person, but everybody can't be in these, you know, major cities like that. So other thing is to like, you got to find out who the artists or the writers, you got to find out the engineers are, the man, like, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you can't get directly to that person. So might as well find out who engineering and who in there with them like every night supporting them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a sleeper. And then when you network with these engineers, don't try to, you know, just get over on them. Like throw them some pub. Like, yo, like if you plan this with the artists that you work with, like whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll figure out, like I'll throw you some publishing. Cause they working their ass off. So no, you don't really go to people asking for stuff for free. Like have an opportunity for them, even though they already working with them. But like dope beats and you land something, they gonna get paid too. You know what I'm saying? Down the line, it's like real estate. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So how important do you feel is collaborating with other producers? Do you feel like that's very important, or
like a lot of people? Like I work with Party a lot. I work with Sway Lee a lot. It's a lot of artists I work with a lot. So people, they'll send me ideas, like they'll send me like some loops or whatever. Party, they'll be like, yo, I love what you do with Party. And correctly, like we'll work. You know what I'm saying? So,
100%. So how does someone on a come up reach out to Biz? How do they get in a studio session with Biz? How do they send Biz some loops? How do you know what I'm saying? How do you accept all those invitations or whatever?
Man, with the loops now, I just like for the person to like send me a link, because my email
Yeah.
I be getting
Flooded.
yeah, my email be
Flooded.
crazy. I'm telling you. So, like if you want to send me like loops, you can just DM them, and because I check my DMs, I'm always just trying to see if it's new artists or new writer, new producer. So
Yeah.
That's to get in the session. Most definitely gotta be in LA.
Yeah. 100.
To schedule some, you can go on my page on my IG. My manager James, his email is in there. So
Shout out to James. All right, bro. Well, let's get to these questions, man. Let's see what they talking about, G. Let me see. Man, hopefully y'all asking some questions and not some other stuff. If y'all got any questions for Biz, write down in the chat. He said, I just graduated college last month, trying to decide if I want to live in Atlanta or LA for producing. Which one should I consider? You want to go first? All right.
I'll go first. Shout out to
Go
Hellcat is a good person, man. Just
ahead.
making his way out here in this world. Real man for sure. Shout out Hellcat. I would say either one you can make, because like either one you can make it is how you approach it. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you go, you got to just show out for sure. You got to show. I'm biased. I live in LA, so
right.
And like people, I just had this talk with somebody. I think it was Rory, my brother. Barely had a camp, and everybody is like, oh, OG Park was there too. We was all talking about it. Shout out OG. Right. So OG, he want to move here because like everybody's like moving here from like overseas, from Atlanta, New York. Florida. It's still like popping in other places, but a lot of people from those places move here too. And you can be working, man, like every week, all have sessions booked. There's writers here, producers, all the artists moving here. You know what I'm saying? So, and how you feel?
You know how I feel, bro. So, okay, I live in Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
And I love Atlanta. I really do, but I do feel that Atlanta isn't as diverse as LA. Like here, even I went to a camp, shout out to Amy, we just had a camp. And even at that camp, a lot of people in Atlanta are kind of timid or afraid to play certain genre of music because we're here in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So everyone feels as if we have to go to LA to get into the pop, the R&B, the different genres or whatnot. So I feel like, and I spoke to you about it, I want to be that guy to bring that pop and R&B shit back to Atlanta. But at the moment, it's very hard. So when I go to LA, it's so much love. And like you said, it's sessions every single day. There's so many different writers every single day. And everybody comes to LA. So I think it really depends on, realistically, your pockets. If you got the money to live in LA, because we do know it's a little bit more expensive, then, you know what I'm saying, make that move to LA. But if you're on a startup and you can't really afford to be out to LA as much, start off in Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I figure, because I know.
Yeah, that's what I did. I started in Atlanta. I was down there hustling, bro. Broke everything. I was job, whatever. And
man, listen.
Once I got my network up, made my way to LA. But no, that was a good explanation. You're gonna be that guy. You got to create an alliance, you and Amy. Not to be like that, but just create your own circle. Like at the end of it, all right, when they come to Atlanta, y'all be the people like, okay, y'all need pop, y'all need this, y'all need R&B. You know what I'm saying? So.
Exactly. Let's go to this next question. Nizzy 4S, shout out to my guy Nizzy. He said, how was your journey as a producer like? How was your beginning stage? Did you ever lose motivation? And how did you push through it? You can go first and I'll follow up.
Yeah. It was rare. Like, I love music so much to where it was like, I ain't really do it for money. So the money just followed, because I'm a hustler. But I ain't really like lose. It was like one time that I was like, yo, I'm about to quit. And that one time I didn't quit, that my life changed. It probably changed like a few months after that. Like I was at the crossroad. Like, do I go to Milwaukee or do I stay and thug it out?
Yeah.
Hey,
When was that?
bro, that was 2016. Bro, that was right before like P3 and all that dropped.
Okay,
I was,
bro. That's normally when it happens, bro.
yeah.
It
That's
always happens right when something about to go crazy.
that's why I be preaching though. I'm like, yo, do not lose focus. Like it don't matter what your life look like right now. You gotta stay on course because they are them just roadblocks. You get past it and
Right.
you gotta get to your journey and you can't let nothing stop you. You can't
Mm-hmm.
fall into these distractions. You gotta stay focused for sure. If you really want to make it, that's why like if success was easy, like everybody got different terms of success,
Yeah.
but it's not easy. That's why like a lot of stuff take like 10 years, sometimes 20. It just depends on what you're doing.
Right.
If I tell somebody like, yo, you willing to do 10 years of hustling and then then see the light later,
Yeah.
those are the ones that's like, okay, yeah, I'm whatever it takes, whatever I got to do to make it, because
Nah. 100%.
it ain't sweet, bro.
Nigga, listen. See, for me, I ain't gonna lie. I may have capped like I wanted to quit. You know what I'm saying? I probably said a couple. But I know for a fact, bro. I wasn't gonna quit because like I ain't had no plan B. This is all I love. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I lost a daughter in 2019. That didn't even stop me. So after that, I was like, nah, it ain't no quitting, bro. We just gonna go to the wheels fall off, man, and just see where it take us from there.
Yeah.
But quitting not an option for sure. You got these questions coming in like crazy, bro. All right, let's see. Hellcat. Hellcat, you just asked a question, man. You gotta share, bro. All right. How do you structure your days to be more productive as far as your schedule?
What do you say?
He said, how do you structure your days to be
Oh,
more productive as far as your schedule?
he be having like the calendar book, but on my off days, man, I just some days as a creator you just need to float. Like everything doesn't have to be work because you will burn yourself out. So remember just to live life because
Yeah.
but it's hard to tell a person that's like super hungry and they like, yo,
For sure.
no days off. So but even some of them days just take time off, man. We ain't here for like forever. So spend time with your family. Go outside, go try some new food, go to a new
Mm-hmm.
because that's inspiration too. And that's how I get ahead. It's like I
Yeah.
go random mountain and be by the in like Malibu and
Right.
just inspiring like, oh, I want to make some music that feel like this. So you gotta get out or you just gonna like if you just in the house just making beats,
Gonna drive you so crazy.
you know what I'm saying? You gotta get out and, mingle with people. You gotta get out and, have conversations, see what people are talking about, see what the vibe is out in the world, and you bring it back to your
Yeah.
sanctuary. What's up? Create.
Yeah, I learned that. I learned slick. I slick learned something like that from you as far as the flow. You know what I'm saying? So I just go by my days, and you got James, and now I'm finally have someone who can help me with my schedule.
Yeah.
So now, you know what I'm saying? I just do about that. All right, let me see. This is a good one. My boy Sub Boss Music, Sub Music Boss. Sorry about that, bro. You said, how do you deal with writer's block and pushing y'all sound to the next level?
Yo, so I know with creating, sometimes I'm making a melody, sometimes I'm getting on and playing,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes I go to arcade, I go through whatever. All right, what vocal chop can I find? What background noise can I find that I can play some chords on? What guitars do they got in here? Sometimes I go to my go-to guitar players. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Heavy Blake. All right, let me see what Blake got. Let me see what Heavy Mellow got. Oh, this guitar loop crazy. You get
Mm-hmm.
inspired. All right, let me click up on this. And then it's different ways. I don't really get like beat blocks no more. Or I just like if I'm not hired to make music, I'm not gonna make it because I don't like forcing music. Like I like music to flow.
The flow, exactly. And that's why you gotta have a good network of people. So when you do feel like you stuck in your mode, you got Blake, you got Heavy Mellow, we got all these different things. We got loops, and everybody who's saying you're not supposed to use loops, hey man, listen, use those loops, bro. Like quit playing, use those loops. Don't listen to nobody saying don't use no loops.
I'm most definitely using loops. Shout out to Ariana Reed. Like we got some crazy shit coming soon.
Shout out to Ari.
She be sending me some crazy stuff. Cardiac, Blake, Heavy Mellow, nigga, the beats you be sending, like the ideas, the whole gang theory, Juke.
Right.
Real. It's like a whole team of us. It's like, all right, boom, I'm getting ideas. I'm sending a homie ideas. I done started.
Yeah.
I'm sending it over there. It's just like it be nonstop. Especially when the bros around me, we cooking up.
Yeah.
I'd be chilling on the game or something, like taking a little break. Rail over there, he didn't make
Cooking
like
up.
he cooking up. I'm on the game. I'm looking at him like that shit sounding fire. I'm like, all right, now I'm inspired again. Let me get off the game.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So.
All right, let's see. Nizzy said, who's some of your favorite artists that you're working with right now that you can speak on anyways?
Man, me and Party always working. Me and Party Next Door, we've been going crazy.
Right.
Elam, Def Jam. I love working with her. That's sis.
I can't wait till she drop.
Yeah, bro. We about to drop.
I already know.
Who else? Who else I love working with? Symphony Soda, of course. Business Boy Music Group. My new artist, Shiraz Sloans. Super, super fire.
Hard.
Go crazy. About to drop soon. Who else I like working with? It's a lot, man. It's a lot of people. Eric, Daniel Church.
DC. Shout out to my nigga DC, man.
Ari Reed.
Ari's fine.
Tips. SZA. Bro.
The whole list.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a few more questions, y'all. Then we're going to let Biz get up out of here. Shout out to Jay White. Just chopped it in. Just joined in. Shout out to Jay White. Jay White, you in Atlanta, bro, so tap in, man. All right, let's see. Official Eclipse said, would you consider taking an EP and... No, I'm sorry. Would you consider taking an up-and-coming artist and working on an EP to showcase their talent?
No, for sure. Like, that's what I'm doing, like, with Shiraz Sloans. Like, we about to... Yeah. When we drop, we not stopping. Like, it's going crazy. And then, like, I've been talking about this, but I just love working with up-and-coming artists. Have to see that the up-and-coming artist is working on their half. Like, right. I don't want to wear all these hats. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, 100%.
I want to come to you with the sound. You know what I'm saying? With the team, we're gonna give you, records. And what you're gonna do with the records, though? Okay, you got the manager, you got the stylist, you got the photographer, you got the videographer, you got
right
team networking. They outsourcing. They trying to get, play on like Apple, Spotify, all the DSPs. Like, that's what I be wanting to see.
Right.
Like, I love working with up and coming people, but they just have to, you don't gotta have 1 million followers. I just have to see that you're talented and that you're working to get out there. You know what I'm saying? So
for sure. Bro, you got hella questions coming in right now.
Man, we chilling, bro. That's skills.
All right, say less. Let's go to Big Amy. What's happening, Amy? Hey, everybody make sure y'all follow Amy. I ain't answer nobody question until y'all follow Amy right now. All right, but now Amy said, how important is it to lock in with an artist and actually produce them and their sound, and how do you approach that?
Bro, locking in with an artist is very important because just look at like Timberland, Aaliyah, Timberland, and Missy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Got like Jermaine Dupri, Crisscross, Jermaine Dupri, this person. It's like you come up together. It's like it's more legendary when you break an artist and you really locked in. The sound gonna be, y'all got the energy straight. Whether y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
this is real important, bro. Like, you just want to get that sound. Just look at, man, Diddy and Biggie. Like, it's just like it's the producer and it's the artist, man. Like, people, they know these duos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, Jack Harlow works a lot with Jetson. This, you know what I'm saying? Then Murder Beats and Migos.
Yeah.
Like, hand in hand. So
it's like that's like the key, bro. Because even for like Olivia Rodrigo, right? After I do my research on her writer and the producer is the exact same person for the whole album.
Billie Eilish's brother do her.
Yes, bro. It's like once you come up with that person, I don't know what it is about that, bro. It just feels more organic. Like, look at 21 and Savage. You know what I'm saying? For Savage Mode 1 and 2,
yeah,
it's like you gotta find that artist and grow, bro.
What's bro name he produced for 21 too? Damn.
I know exactly who you talking about, bro.
They're a crazy duo too. Hey,
Man, damn, I'm mad I forgot his name.
but
shout out to bro. They're going crazy for sure. All right, we got my boy Dylan. Shout out to Dylan, bro. Hey, Dylan is one of the hardest loop makers, bro, out here. I'll turn on power one day and I hear his loops, bro. So he out here. Make sure you follow Dylan. So Dylan said, what are your thoughts on your co-pub deals?
Kid Hazel, yeah, they just answered it for me.
Yeah, that's who it is, Kid Hazel. Yep.
So thoughts on the co-pub. Just sign whenever you're ready, you know.
Yeah.
Sign whenever you're ready. You don't never gotta rush it. I held out, bro. I held out like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
I felt like this last deal with Concord, I was just ready. It was like perfect timing.
Mm-hmm.
No pressure. It was like the money they came with, the opportunities they come with to this day, like every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, we got this going on, we got that. Do Biz want to submit for this sync? Do Biz want to submit for this? We work on this movie, like, oh yeah, bro, it's
yeah.
So
I've heard a lot of stories about that shit.
Cause you can do a co-pub, you can do an ad man, and a lot of people don't know this, but so like ASCAP and BMI, like if you up and coming, you don't really want to sign a co-pub or admin, they'll front you money. I can't say how much, but like just depending on like what's in your pipeline or what you got going on,
right? They'll
like front you money, but it's like 0% interest. So it's not, you just gotta like break even. You gotta recoup. You know, so that's if you don't want to sign long term, just hit your people at ASCAP BMI and be like, yo, 10,000 or 20 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on what you got in the pipeline.
Right.
Oh, they'll front you some money though. 0% interest. You just gotta break even. A lot of people don't know that.
That's important. You said with the pipeline. I know I learned this from you, of course. Having a pipeline is so important when it comes to trying to get a pub deal because, matter of fact, you can break down more than they can. You know what I'm saying? More than I can, anyways. How important is it to have a pipeline when trying to search for a pub or actually even signing for a pub?
Man, it's important. If you really want to like get a bag, you got to have some stuff in the pipeline. But a lot of people, they don't want the big bag. They just need like, let me get like 50, 60.
Yeah.
I know what to do with that. You know what I'm saying? I can probably invest a little bit and then, the rest I got a 1-bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Whoever you are, you like, yo, I got a 1-bedroom. This all it's 50. So you probably do a deal for that. And it's like quicker. Like if you got crazy stuff in the pipeline, you're going to recoup that 50,000.
Yeah.
So like what Amy said, having the pipeline gives you leverage. Like, I signed, bro. I had Tiana Taylor that was going crazy. The Believer record with Party and Rihanna, Fez and Eminem. It was going crazy. So they had to come
correct with that bag.
Yeah. So
for sure. Okay. Well, before I go to this question, Nene said that Zay didn't say hi. So let's make sure. What up, Zay? That's my son. Everybody don't know. Yeah, he back there calling my name now. But all right, Zaria said, I'm a senior in high school and thinking about going to college to learn more about producing. I'm just a drummer as of now. Any advice? Do you think?
Okay. You can go for sure because it's like, education. I wouldn't dare tell nobody to not get an education if they want to do it. Right. And like if you go to college or when you go to college, you might connect with the people there. Like I said, networking is everything. So, you'll be focused. As long as you go to college and, you focus on what you have to focus on, you'll be good.
Right.
But I personally dropped out like after 2 years, bro. After this, bro, it was just too much money. Like yo, do I want to be do I want to just do music, bro? And I dropped out. I think and it's crazy because I owed like my the loans was crazy, but I still owe like 1,000 after the semester, after the year, and that was a lot. I was like, yo, I can't do it no more. I'm about to go back home, and I'm just about to produce. You know what I'm saying? But
where'd you go?
I went to University of Wisconsin Parkside for a year.
Okay.
But I wasn't focused, bro. It was college town, bro. We was in there kicking it. Not I didn't care about class. 30 minutes away from Milwaukee and Kenosha. I'm like, bro, I'm my bro the DJ, my bros. We get to
Man,
party school. I'm like, no, my
it
GPA
ain't
was
it. It ain't
horrible.
working. Like, nigga, I went to Full Sail, bro. The only thing, like, shout to Full Sail, you know what I'm saying? Shout to Full Sail. The only thing I got out of Full Sail was the network, and I got my laptop. I got
Yeah,
my laptop out of Full Sail. You know what I'm saying?
needed.
And I learned music theory. Now I can't say music theory is very important, but I believe now, you know, we in 2021, you can go learn music theory on YouTube. There are different courses and stuff like that. But like you said, I would not college at all. You
Yeah,
know, yeah. So it depends. It's your route.
the networking can be crazy for you, for sure.
100%. 100%. All right, let's see. Boom. All right, next question. DNF817. Are there any artists that you haven't worked with yet that you like to work with in this future?
Yo, her is one of my favorite artists.
Mm.
I worked with her, but I want the music to come out though. So that's one of my favorite artists. Kanye. I need a Kanye one. I need a Jay-Z.
Got to.
Need the Jay-Z. Like, you know, I grew up listening to Jay-Z.
Bro.
Bucket list, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need the Jay-Z for sure. Like, but like artists that's like in now, I like Don Toliver.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Toliver go crazy. He crazy. Gunna. I rock with Gunna.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, who the new artist, bro? From Drake. Don't forget Drake. Yo, I got. It just ain't came out, you know.
Yeah.
But speaking of Drake, what's the Memphis artist? She had her own song on Drake album. Is it Yaba? How you say her name?
Talking about the singer?
Yeah, she from like Memphis, bro.
For real? I did not know that.
I think I forgot her name, but she fired, dog. Like after I think she dropped like a week after. And I went to her project, bro. Her singing is like crazy. Yeah. I just don't want to butcher her name.
It's not a weird name, but it's definitely a special. Oh, Yaba, is it Yaba? Yaba? Yeah, her.
She go crazy.
I didn't not know she was from Memphis, bro. That's crazy.
She know everybody.
Who's that? Ari?
Ari, she know everybody.
Shout out to Ari, man.
She be
I think Don Toliver definitely mine. I gotta have that Ariana Grande placement. I gotta have that. I need that one, and I need that Doja Cat.
Cardiac trolling, bro.
Shout out to Cardiac, man.
Cardiac, that's my dog, man. Like, you know, the industry be crazy a little bit, but Cardiac never switched up, bro. Like,
legend.
He do great business, bro. His spirit is great. Like, he's just a good person. So shout out to my dog.
Yeah, Cardiac the legend, man. I grew up watching his videos on YouTube. It was Cardiac's and Ayo the producer. I used to watch these videos all the time, bro.
Ayo was working with like LA a long time ago. Then Cardiac, when he was dropping, I'm like, damn. I'll always used to hear his tag. I'm like, this nigga going crazy.
Bro, you ain't never used Cardiac hi-hat loop kit, bro. You ain't no producer, bro. That is how I'm saying. You ain't no producer. You ain't never used that hi-hat loop, bro. I don't want to hear it.
I still be going in Cardiac pack now.
Bro, no question. No question.
Yep.
Shout out to Cardiac, man. Respect. All right. I think we got two more. Cam Will said, shout out to Cam Will, bro. He said, best way to create relationships to get into sessions with producers in different states.
Man, I know Cam Will, that's my dog, so I'm trying to give him gems, though. I think for like up and coming artists, like it's just social media, man. Like right now, and until you can get into a room, like until you can rub shoulders, some people they're gonna rock with you, and some people won't. But they rock with you later too, like you know what I'm saying? Because like I'm rocking with people now, bro. I'll go on my DM and I'll be a fan of their music, and I'm like, I go to their page, and they hit me like 2-3 years.
2 years later, yep.
They're like, yo, I rock with you, Biz. I'm looking at it. I feel bad. I'm like,
bruh,
I miss this. Shit crazy.
That's how it go. Bro, there's so many artists that I've reached out to probably 3 years ago that I DM like this shit. I'm like, oh, I didn't even see your message. You know what I'm saying? It's all about social media, bro.
Yeah, it's about timing. If you can actually, like, I feel like your relationship with people will be better once you link up with them in person. Because now, you know what I'm saying, you in the studio with them, you probably done chopped it up before y'all started working. And so I know that works for me just like in person. Like I really become friends with like, you know, a lot of people that I work with, and it's just be easier, you know.
Yeah, that's like relationships is key. You know what I'm saying? Again, that's another thing that I learned from you. You know, the relationship is like super important when it comes to the industry, period, man. Because without those relationships, it's like you really can't go as far. You know, you can always be here DMing this guy, DMing that guy, but actually building that relationship leads to more promising future with your career for sure.
Facts.
All right, let's see. I think it's the last one. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. It's Kyla D. She said, I know you're in the R&B bag right now. Which other music genre do you see yourself producing in the future?
Yo, alternative music for sure. Music, and I just love creating like 80s sounding beats too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so. But like alternative, yo, I want like an alternative artist, some like left shit that I can just extra creative on, like new chords, new drums.
Yep.
Get it sound that way too.
100%, man. As always, Biz, bro, you know it's love, my dog. I appreciate you joining us on the show. Anybody got any last questions before I let him loose? Because he probably gonna hop on that 2K or something. So y'all got the next couple of seconds to hit us up, let us know. Let me see, make sure I didn't miss nobody. All right, I don't see. We can't play no beats right now, Morgan. You know what I'm saying? we can't play the beats right now. Can't play it right now. But hey, Breeze, bro, of course, man, I appreciate that. What?
She a dope producer, man. Y'all see her right there. Follow her. She be making some.
Morgan?
Lauren Lee.
Lauren Lee?
Yeah.
Lauren Lee, hey, everybody tap in with Lauren Lee. Follow her. She a fire producer, my bro, Biz. I'm about to check her out.
And she fire. So tap in with her.
All right, this is the last question. Sherelle got vocal. She said, are you open to working with new indie artists?
No, for sure. Yeah. I'm working with a few right now. You know, you just got to be dope.
Yep.
Like I said earlier, you don't got to have all the big followers. You just got to be dope, and you gotta have your brand right. You got to have, you know, it just got to look like the visuals. Like I want to see, like I want to hear the music, but I want to see, like your vision. Like,
how you carry yourself as an artist or a producer, for sure. You can't reach out to people, you know, and Troy Taylor just put me on game with that. You can't reach out to people saying you're an artist, but then we go on your Instagram page, we see you taking pictures of food all day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It don't really work like that.
Yeah, you gotta, branding is everything, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. All right, well, man, we're gonna go ahead and give me a second. All right, one more question. China knows what's happening. She said, who's your favorite Canadian artist?
Party Next Door.
100%. What kind of question is that, China? No, just kidding.
I ain't biased, but
yeah.
Y'all know Party be getting down, y'all. Y'all know that for sure. So
100%. Like, as we said,
that's my
earlier,
dog.
As we said earlier, if you want to reach out to Biz, you can DM them. You said they can email you. Can they email you somewhere or
like any inquiries? Just go to my IG, hit the email on my page, and let's figure something out, man.
All right, cool, man. This is episode 5 of the High Frequency Show, man. I appreciate you, brother, for tuning in with me, tapping in. Everybody, hey, let me know who y'all want to see on here. You know what I'm saying? We can reach out to anybody we want to reach out to, so let me know. Again, Biz, I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you. Love you for coming on, chopping it up with the people, spreading some gems. All right, we out, y'all. Y'all take it easy.